How's it going?
Good about you.
Yeah. I saw everything out there. Lots of trucks, ambulance. I guess that's why they take them all on 911 call.
Yeah.
I didn't get to pull out my email for the last few minutes. Is there meeting in the morning?
Well,
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
yeah,
I just-
yeah. I'm still planning on it.
Okay.
Marla wants to drop off, and then Chief here thinks he needs to go get his heart checked or something.
They're getting along so well. That's kind of strange.
It is actually much.
Oh, that's cool. She'll get me on Friday.
Stage fright. Believe that?
What's that?
I'm in stage fright with all these people.
Once we
Let's
get
see
through,
You see that?
Uh-huh.
let's get through that.
Right, though.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
I got one. I brought my own from one of my surgeries.
Okay.
I'm gonna take everything I can. Come be enough pay for it.
wait on you, Joe.
No.
I'm sorry, guys, I got the memo.
You're fine. Look like a monkey, but you're fine.
That's all right.
It's too warm for me to wear stuff like that, especially after this weekend.
If Beeson shows up purple, I'll be real.
You're in trouble.
You ain't got to worry
It's
about
5:30. I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order.
Mayor Stover,
Here.
Vice Mayor Lundgren,
Here.
Commissioner Beeson, Commissioner Calhoun.
Here.
Commissioner Tweedy.
The opening prayer and pledge allegiance is next. All who would like to participate, please stand.
And we do have prayer offered by Chris Warnicki of Redemere Lutheran Church.
Let us pray. O merciful Father in heaven, from you alone comes all rule and authority here on earth. You have established our earthly rulers for the punishment of evildoers and for the praise of all who do well. We thank you this day for those who serve in our local government here in Ark City. We thank you for all of those who protect and keep us safe, namely the police, firefighters, and EMS. Graciously regard your servants who make, administer, and judge our laws. Grant that all who bear authority would use it according to your will and command. Enlighten and defend them, and grant them wisdom and understanding, that under their peaceable governance your people may be guarded and directed in righteousness, quietness, and unity. Grant that your word will continue to be able to be preached in our community, and let your will be done always. Through Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord, who lives and reigns with you in the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, justice for all.
I can't. Not even gonna try, and you're older.
Okay, are there any additions or deletions?
No, Mayor, there's
Agenda?
not.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the agenda as written. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 2, awards and proclamations.
Proclaim June 2026 as Archaeology and Historic Preservation Month in Arkansas City.
Someone here to receive that?
Someone here to receive
Is there anyone here from Noah or Josh? Did you want to receive this one? I'm putting him on the spot.
So read it or not read it?
That's up to you. Josh is here.
Josh is here.
If you want to do the archaeology.
What do you want me to do?
Do you want to accept this
Stand there.
proclamation?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because I've been practicing my way
Right.
Okay, this is a proclamation for the city of Ark City for the Archaeology and Historic Preservation Month. Whereas the National Trust for Historic Preservation created Preservation Week in 1971 to spotlight grassroots preservation efforts in the United States. And it since has grown into an annual celebration observed by small towns and big cities with events ranging from architectural and historic tours and award ceremonies to fundraising events, educational programs, and heritage travel opportunities. And whereas the National Trust in 2005 extended the celebration to an entire month and declared it Preservation Month to provide an even longer opportunity to celebrate the diverse and unique heritage of our country, cities, and states, and to enable more Americans to become involved in the growing preservation moment. And whereas the National Historic Preservation Act has a profound impact on Kansas, and historic places listed in Cowley County, the state of Kansas, and national registers that contribute to the revitalization and the recognition of communities through heritage tourism and the preservation of historic places which honor the diverse cultural, agricultural, natural, and built environments of our state. And whereas Etzanoa, the Great Settlement, is a large historic Native American city of Wichita people located in present-day Arkansas City, Kansas, from the mid-15th century to the 18th century. And whereas June is a very important month for the Etzanoa Conservancy, as ongoing archaeological excavation, education, and training activities take place through this month as a part of the Etzanoa Field School offered in conjunction with Cowley College and Wichita State University. And whereas Archaeology and Historic Preservation Month is a celebration of our city's historic heritage. Now, therefore, the mayor of the city of Arkansas City, Kansas, does hereby proclaim that June 26th shall be commemorated as Archaeology and Historic Preservation Month in Arkansas City, Kansas, and urges all residents to recognize the diverse and unique heritage of Arkansas City, Cowley County, and the state of Kansas with appropriate and suitable activities and celebrations. There you go.
You made it.
And I just wanted to remind everyone of Etzanoa's grand opening happening on Saturday at 10 a.m.
Juneteenth.
Proclaim June 19th, 2026 as Juneteenth National Independence Day in Arkansas City.
Someone here to
And
receive that.
Robin Henderson is here.
Robin?
Yeah. To accept.
Proclamation. Whereas Juneteenth represents the first day of celebrating freedom in the United States for all Americans and the last known celebration for the ending of enslavement. And whereas Emancipation Proclamation, which freed enslaved peoples living in Confederacy, was enacted, took effect on January 1st, 1863. Whereas over 2 years later, on June 19th, 1865, the news of this freedom finally reached enslaved people living in Galveston, Texas. As those who were formerly enslaved were recognized for the first time as citizens, Black Americans came to commemorate Juneteenth with celebrations across the country, building new lives, new traditions that we honor today through storytelling, education, music, ceremonies, and celebrations. And whereas Juneteenth is a day of profound weight and power. The long legacy of systemic racism, inequality, and inhumanity. It is a day that we also remind us of the incredible capacity to heal, hope, and emerge from the darkest moments with purpose and resolve. And whereas the history of Kansas as a free state emphasizes the value of justice, humanity, and rejection of bigotry and oppression. And whereas 99 years after the inception of Juneteenth, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and thereafter the Voting Rights Act of 1965 to guarantee all Americans their inalienable rights. And whereas the ongoing national dialogue of the meaning of freedom, Kansans remain committed to ensuring the value and dignity of all people. Whereas the struggle for freedom and justice for all people must be continuously remembered and waged. Now therefore, the mayor of Arkansas City, Kansas, does hereby proclaim June 19th as Juneteenth National Independence Day in Arkansas City, Kansas, to encourage all citizens of the city of Arkansas City to observe Juneteenth National Independence Day with the Cowley County Juneteenth celebration and other appropriate ceremonies and activities.
And Juneteenth celebration is on June 19th. We have it at Levy Watson Park. We have a fireworks ceremony that happens with a lot of different activities. We have a boat run for children. This is our 6th year. We have another event with the Northwest Community Center the day before Juneteenth about sustaining and activating the Northwest Community Center. So we invite the community to come out for that. And we also are partnered with the Kansas African American Museum to come down and do
Thank you.
Not that we want to make initiative, but here's Mr. Beeson.
Always gotta make an
Yeah.
My wife said, "Hey, what do you want to go eat?" I said, "What time is it?" She says, 5:25. I said, I got to get to a meeting."
She didn't know that by now.
Yeah, you got that?
All right. Number
Is that a
3,
Rolex?
recognition of visitors and staff.
Yeah, so recognize Lieutenant Dan Dietrich, paramedic Jackson Slater, EMT Austin Butler, paramedic Sean Dent, EMT Nate Wilson, EMT Mike Evinger, and Captain Tanner McClure for their life-saving efforts.
two Black Save Awards to give tonight on 2 separate patients. And I think, Brian, would you like to speak? I think one of the patients would like to speak, and Mr. Harper may as well. But so the first award was on January 17th, took a while to get stuff back. We responded to a local residents for a report of an unresponsive patient in cardiopulmonary arrest. Upon arrival, EMS personnel found the patient without a pulse and not breathing. Advanced life support interventions were immediately initiated, resulting in the return of spontaneous circulation and respiration. The patient was taken to South Central Kansas Medical Center and later transported to Wichita and discharged a few days later. I would just like to say this is rare because both of these patients were clinically dead.
It's awesome.
Wonderful story.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tear it up.
So,
That's right.
Yes.
We'll tear things up.
so, Mr. Bryant, did you wish to say a few words?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
If you want me to talk, I don't do short stories.
Is it- Okay. We'll do this one first.
You know what? I will say something.
I knew that was coming.
If you're going to twist his arm.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by this, but I went down to the station a couple of weeks after that incident in January, and mostly to thank the individuals that were involved. I think sometimes we think about the term public servant, and we don't realize just really how seriously these guys take their job. And I went down there that day, not only to get information, because obviously I didn't really know what happened that day, but to find out, what it was they did. I was absolutely amazed by their ability with regard to recall 2 weeks later, to be able to tell me exactly, step by step, point by point, what took place. And before I left down there that day, I wanted to say a prayer for them. And not so coincidentally, that prayer was interrupted with a call. They had an emergency call to go out on. So if nobody has any objection, I'd like to finish that prayer, if I could. Just to give you an idea, I was sharing with them my thankfulness to God for providing them with the ability to have the knowledge and to be able to take those abilities with that knowledge and to be able to execute it in a very professional and calm manner. So the part that I didn't get to say, and I'd like to speak to God now with you, and that is, I want to thank the Father for providing this group, not only for me, but for the memories I've made since January 17th. But mostly, if it's your will, Father, I ask that you care for the safety of these individuals as they care for the community. Be their shield. And Lord, it's in your Son's name that I pray that they are able to continue their duties.
Amen. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Dedrick.
I didn't get the memo.
Nope, it's all right, it's all right.
I didn't realize it was Purple Shirt Day.
Yeah. Come on, Jeff.
Not that you don't have any.
Certificates, I'm gonna have you hand those points.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, man, thanks.
Stay here.
Jackson. Yes, thank you.
See, I love to be employed.
Nate? Yeah, we'll just start with
Can't say good job enough.
I agree.
Mike. And Captain McClure. Who leads this fine group of people?
He was on, flipped them off.
Here. Okay. You guys, some of you guys may as well stay up here. Okay.
Get a picture real quick.
Oh, want a picture? Oh, yeah, Mr. Bryant. Mm-hmm.
Do you mind, do you want to be in a photo? We'll be on
I
our
dressed
social
up
media.
for it.
I do like your shirt.
Well, these are the right guys, so. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, oh, perfect.
Mr. Humor. Cracks me up.
Even awesome. Perfect. I love it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Did mom get? No, you're
Hey, I understand.
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, the next gentleman. Am I on? The next gentleman, we responded to a local resident on February 2nd for a report of an unresponsive patient in cardiopulmonary arrest. This patient also was clinically deceased. Upon arrival, found the patient without a pulse, not breathing. Advanced life support interventions were instituted. We took him to South Central Kansas Medical Center. He was transferred to Wichita, where he spent several days and was returned home. And I think he's back to work now. But just a couple of statistics. Approximately 356,000 people have out-of-hospital cardiac arrest. 92% of those die. 1 in every 13 that survive EMS-treated cardiac arrest leave the hospital neurologically intact, or in other words, with good brain function. So like I said, it's very rare, and we're very proud of all of our personnel. Mr. Harper. Used to be my neighbor.
It had nothing to do with the police.
Okay, Mr. Dedrick, you get to start there.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And you're back at work too.
Yeah, believe it or not, these guys did one heck of a job. My wife would want to say something, and she will, but
Okay.
my thing was,
Then you
I
start.
slept through most of it. The hard way. Then I actually came to 7 days later in the ICU up in Wichita. And when I woke up, I told my wife, we got to hurry up and get home. The Super Bowl is going to be on. She goes, honey, that was 4 days ago. First few days in the hospital were rough. I ended up spending 17 days total. 14 in the ICU, 3 in the regular unit. Because of my condition, we ended up with a pacemaker, which thank God hasn't turned on once. The doctors had determined that I aspirated. So basically I choked on something and it caused the heart to go crazy. So without the quick thinking of the EMS and my wife starting CPR before they got there. Yeah, and as far as brain function, I wasn't too wrapped tight before we started, but I'm just as sharp as ever, so I'm not quite sure if that's bowling ball status or not. But, yeah, and your statistics are 100% spot on. Even when I was in the hospital, they said for every day that I was in the ICU, it would take me 7 days on the outside. So they were looking at approximately Memorial Day weekend from 1st of February to Memorial Day weekend to get all my motor skills. I went back to work April 6th.
Good for you. Good for you.
And as a worker, not a desk job guy, so. Yeah, they probably should have, so. It's all good.
Good. Okay. Mr. Slater?
Good to see you.
For sure, yeah, good to be here.
Thank you.
Jackson.
Thank you, Jerry.
There you go. Mr. Butler. We're lost in here. He's going to be a paramedic real soon.
Yeah, our next one.
There you go. Sean Dent.
Service.
And Mike Evinger.
Yeah, he kinda knows what the house is. Thanks, buddy. I still, when I cough, I still remind me. Every time I cough, I think about you. Still. Thank you. Still, yes. You did your
Captain
job.
McClure.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go. Get one for you. And that's all I have. No, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
You
wait,
got
who
the
didn't
floor
get
for
one?
a
Did you
second.
get one? Did you get a challenge point? Everybody got one? Okay, I guess we did have one.
Without your quick thinking and your quick response, I would not help my husband. When I called 911, I left the phone on and put her on speaker. The police department showed up first, and you guys rolled in right behind them, and I rolled in right behind you. And everybody pushed me into my office and took over. He wouldn't be here. You guys were there in less than 10 minutes from the time I initiated that call. Now, I realize where the department is, and I realize where my house is. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But it's amazing to me that he is not only here, but he is back to work. And I am very, very happy and proud to live in a city like Arc City that has a department like you guys. Thank you.
Mike knows I don't dress up at all.
Yeah, there we go.
Wanna do a second row?
You're good. Nope. Perfect. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank
Barbara, good to
Thanks,
see
guys.
you.
For sure.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, we'll catch you later.
You bet.
And there goes half the room.
Wonderful stories.
I was done with the
Thanks, Chief. Move on to number 4, the consent agenda.
I make a motion, we approve the consent agenda as written.
Second it.
Got a motion and a second. Tiffany, would you mind reading what's on that?
Yeah,
for
I
us?
can. So the first item was to approve the May 19th, 2026 regular meeting minutes as written. Item number 2 is to rectify Mayor Tad Stover's appointment of Lauren Lewis to the Arkansas City Recreation Commission Board. Item number 3 is to rectify Mayor Tad Stover's appointment of Melanie Belts to the Arkansas City Public Library Board. Item number 4 is to approve the new Sierra Malt beverage license for Ninja Sushi located at 1618 North Summit. And that one was because of a change of ownership. And then item number 5 is a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to allocate unpledged health care sales tax funds in the amount of $15,019 to SCK Health for uncompensated care provided to the community consistent with ordinance number 2019-02-4481 and the city's intent to annually appropriate available revenues for healthcare purposes.
Thank you. Got a motion and a second to accept the consent agenda. Is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 5, a new business.
And item number 1 is an ordinance authorizing the vacation of a portion of an alley in Block 12 of Gooch's addition to Arkansas City, Kansas.
All right, Mayor and Commission, Randy Frank is a property owner in this area. He applied to vacate this alley that's behind his house. The alley's never been developed. In fact, if you've ever been to this site, you can't even tell there's an alley there. There are utilities in the alley, and so staff and the Planning Commission recommend that we retain a utility easement over that area. The Planning Commission held their public hearing back on May 12th, and they voted to recommend that you approve this vacation.
And this is just part of the alleyway, right? I mean, it's not the whole block. Just
So part of the alleyway had been vacated
prior-
sometime way back
Okay.
in the past, probably 100 years ago.
Okay.
I couldn't even find the record of it, so it was probably prior to about 1920 or so. But yeah,
The only one in that area that we're vacating.
he'll be the only house in the area. There's two other property owners that are affected. What happens in a vacation like this is we just split it in two, or the county will split it in two. And so 8 feet will go to the west side, 8 feet will go to the east side of the alley.
Nobody was there protesting.
I make a motion that we authorize an ordinance to vacate a portion of the alley, block 12 of Gooch's addition to Arkansas City, Kansas.
Second it.
Got a motion and a second.
This is actually a roll call.
Yes.
So so we'll just start that back over. That's okay.
Yep. Any further discussion on it? If not, then
Okay, sorry.
you're up.
So Mayor Stover,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Lundgren,
Yes.
Commissioner Beeson,
Yeah.
Commissioner Calhoun,
Yes.
and Commissioner Tweedy.
Yes.
Motion carries.
No, just for fun.
Number 2.
A resolution rectifying supplement agreement number 1 with Professional Engineering Consultants, PA, for the East Pressure Zone Improvements Project in the amount of $19,750 and acknowledging the revised total engineering contract amount of $376,750 as executed by the city manager on May 20th, 2026.
So yes, this is a supplemental agreement to our original agreement. If you recall, we had originally, so this is for the East Pressure Zone, and we originally intended to do a tie-in along 77 Highway between Madison and Chestnut. We had hoped to use KDOT right away, but that was congested. There wasn't room for that. So we started working with the property owner just to the east of that, and we've worked out a land swap deal that we can access that property with easement and put the water line through there. So this supplemental agreement does the survey work for that, and then also does some geotechnical drilling along the rivers where we're going to be crossing there. So it's 2 parts. And this is the last piece that we needed to get done to finish up the design work on these pressure zone improvements.
I make a motion to accept the resolution as written.
I'll second it.
Got a motion and a second to approve the resolution as written. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. City manager updates and reminders.
Okay. So well 16 was put online on May 27th, so last Wednesday. So that's up and running now. And the well that it replaced has been plugged and tore down, so everything's good to go there. Just want to remind you, on June 5th, we have our budget work session. It'll be from 8:30 till 3:34, depending on fire department's the last on the agenda. So again, depending on how schedules go and things of that nature. I left you a copy of the schedule and I also emailed you one. We'll take a break at 11 for lunch, 11:15, I think it is, for lunch. And then there is a time capsule bearing here at City Hall at noon. So we can grab some lunch, come for that, and then go back to the budget work session. I got the time capsule on June 5th. June 6th is the Etzanoa Immersion Center grand opening. And I think Tiffany had already mentioned that. So that'll make the Starts at 10, I believe, out at the Immersion Center. So if you get time to go out there for that, please do. On June 8th, the Kansas Housing Resource Corporation has a homeownership event here in town. I believe I sent you an email. You could register for that. But there's a house on 818 South C. They are first-time home buyers, and Kansas Housing Resource Corp is going to be here to have an event to highlight that and to celebrate their first home. So they do that around the state, and they picked one of our residents for that this time. Also, on June 11th, we'll have our next fire station design update meeting at 1 o'clock in my office. I did leave on your desk the minutes and some of the work done at the last meeting, so you kind of see what happened there. So we're starting to get into the point now with design where we'll be able to start honing in on costs. But I think we've got all the necessary amenities and design elements of the station now put in place that'll function well, and now we can start getting the costs figured out and where that's going to be at. On June 18th, the Northwest Community Center engagement meeting, it will be from 5 to 6:30. You should have all received invitations to that, so if you can make that, please do. We have WSU Public Management Center there to help facilitate the conversation, so it should be a good one. We have invited quite a few people, different entities, businesses, and different organizations throughout the community, so we can try to get as much feedback and input and engagement as possible. So say please be there if you can. And the other thing I've laid out for you, Evergy sent a letter. So if you recall, on their transmission line alignment they were working on, KCC approved it from basically just south of Wichita to the 277, so just north of our hospital. They've approved that route.
I've got a question. Is Senator Alley gonna be at our budget meeting tomorrow?
I've invited him again.
I've got an issue with this energy thing as far as putting it right there at the hospital. We got power lines where they're gonna be landing helicopters. So I think,
This is set. They already approved that alignment, so it's set there. Anything on east is still got to be figured out, but
doesn't make it, sounds like somebody wasn't thinking.
yeah. And then the other thing I have in front of you there is a health and all policies training on July 8th and 9th. It will be at the health department. So there's a flyer and a way to register if you're interested in attending that. So again, it's about as we're working through policies and legislative type things, how to keep health on the forefront of those types of items. And I think that's all I've got.
Any items for discussion by city commissioners? And comments from the audience?
Yeah, Lloyd Colston would like to speak.
Mayor, commissions, it's a pleasure to stand before you in Ark City. And I'm going to brag on a number of people at this point. And thank you for acknowledging the fact that you have a fire department that does excellent work. I'm going to brag on your city attorney because on April the 1st, he gave you an accurate opinion when he was asked, is the measure that you had before you regarding the library board necessary? His answer was no, but you insisted on continuing the public beating of volunteers and the library during, Volunteer Appreciation Month, April. And I didn't see anything.
We didn't do a proclamation.
I
Correct.
added it to one of them.
I was.
Correct. And library month is in April as well. So you started out April 2025 by insulting, beating, verbally in this very room, people who care enough about your city to work for your city. I will bring this to your attention. 2 prior Attorney General opinions. This is Kansas, not Oklahoma. Numbers 86-36 and 82.193 conclude that municipalities levying on behalf of libraries created under Kansas State 12-1218 and others have no authority to alter the levy amount determined by the library as necessary for their operation. The document concludes, I agree with the opinion Larry Schwartz offered to Andrew Lawson on September 29, 2020, that the library board determines what is the budgeted expenditures will be, but cannot exceed 6 mills. Since April 1st of 2025, your library board has not gotten 6 mills. Therefore, I'm standing before you again, as I have at least 6 other times between April 1st, 2025 and today, to ask you to fix the decision you made on April 1st, 2025. And as I stated April 1st, 2025, if you did that action, you didn't need a library board. I'm still happy to serve on your library board because the libraries across the world provide essential services for their populations. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. Be blessed.
Thank you.
No one
Anybody
else
else?
is signed.
Okay.
Move we adjourn. Second it.
Motion and second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned.
Do I need to stick around 10 more minutes to make
Yeah,
up my time?
yes, you do. You need to make up what you
Detention.
missed.
Not the first time I've had detention.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
It won't be the last, Sean.
Yes, it won't be last.
No, that was
Sure, we
fine.
got the roll
No,
call,
I
but
wanted to
you
make
guys
sure.
did right.
Well, no, and I want to make sure he knew. I don't know this shit
Well,
if we
that's
probably do it or not.
Yeah.
As a volunteer.
All right, I know Brenda leaves. She's got stuff to sign.